to catch over there?
I don't know if we got any ramen noodles.
No,
I haven't seen any ramen noodles. How is everybody doing? We're hoping you're having a wonderful Mardi Gras. We're in the smack dab middle of Orange Beach. We're on the parade route with several thousands of our closest friends.
And they're ready. They're ready for the parade to start, which it is starting.
We just got some sirens going. So earlier today we were in Gulf Shores for the parade. This is the big parade, though, here in Orange Beach with probably, I know we were counting the entries, and it was like in the 60s.
Yeah, I was going to say dozens and dozens, and a lot of the floats from Gulf Shores will actually participate in the Orange Beach Parade every year, too, which is really cool. So,
and if our photojournalist Lee Atherton looks down the parade route, we're right at the beginning, and you can already see some of the throws are already starting. This is one of those parades, Blake, that we look forward to every year, and there's something special going to happen this year.
Yeah, and this is actually a 2-mile parade that goes down Perdido Beach Boulevard. You can see they're going slow, the anticipation's building, but yeah, something special is happening. Later on, there might be something in the skies that we're looking for.
In the air. There's something in the air in Orange Beach in a little while.
Hopefully we'll bring that to you live.
Yes, we will, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to be quiet now, let the sirens come by. And I can hear the drum beat of the Gulf Shores High School Marching Band once we get past this.
I was going to say, that's going to sound a lot better.
Thank you very much. What? You got plenty coming.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
All right, you can see folks moving on up here.
Yeah, this is called the Mardi Gras Lean as they close in on that's the eastbound lanes, Perdido Beach Boulevard.
And you've got the ROTC coming up.
Yep.
And the official Orange Beach float starting the parade with Mayor Tony Kennan up there.
Yeah, so they have a couple of city floats. Of course, this is the world capital of red snapper fishing. So the red snapper float is coming up shortly. But there's your mayor of the city of Orange Beach, Mr. Tony Kennan.
He's got his cowboy hat on and... They're throwing handfuls of beads, not just single beads. There's handfuls of beads they're throwing right now.
Well, that's one of the beauties of being one of the later parades is that you got some throws to give away. This is our Orange Beach High School Marching Band. These are the Marching Makos.
Folks out here, though, this parade stretches again 2 miles up and down Perdido Beach Boulevard, and there's really no better spot to watch parades. I know Fat Tuesday in Mobile, that's a huge deal, but being right here on the beach on the coast in South Baldwin County, you can't beat it.
I know, and so you're lined up with condos as well. So here's Orange Beach Golf Center practice facility. That's a nice little par 3 if you've not played it. But what I was saying is with the condos, you don't have to come down here on the street, although I don't know why you wouldn't. But you get a perfect view from one of those balconies.
You just may not catch a lot.
This is the pirate ship. Yeah, you won't catch a whole. Well, maybe I'm not going to say that.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
That's what I love about this. It's family friendly when you come down here. You've got a lot of kids. You've got kids even on the floats with some of the riders, which is really cool.
And as I mentioned earlier, Orange Beach is the capital of red snapper fishing. And here comes the red snapper float for the city of Orange Beach. It's kind of the signature float, wouldn't you say, for the city?
Yeah, and it's moving. It's rocking back and forth.
Well,
Trying
he's
to find
swimming.
some water.
Yeah. He's a fish out of water.
This is one of the largest parades in South Baldwin County. Again, we had the Gulf Shores earlier this morning, and this one's a lot larger of a parade.
Yeah, so a lot of the entries from the Gulf Shores police come over here, but there's a lot of entries from Northwest Florida, Perdido Key, that come in and join in the fun here in Orange Beach. I think the parade this morning in Gulf Shores is about 20 minutes. This one will take a lot longer to get through there, and like you say, it's going a 2-mile route right now.
These folks aren't mad about that. They love it. They're out here, and it's warmer, it's sunnier now, and they're enjoying this Fat Tuesday at the beach. Happy Mardi Gras.
I believe this would be the Orange Beach softball team that have, if I'm not mistaken, 3 times in a row come back state champions.
That sounds right. I know they've done very, very
well. There's that blue state. Happy Mardi Gras!
I'm telling you, my favorite part, I said this earlier, I love the bands. That's my favorite part.
It's that drum beat, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
That's a good catch.
Thank you. Here we go again with the Gulf Shores marching.
Are you going to walk with them and march with them?
I love to march. I said it earlier. I'm like a golden retriever looking after a Frisbee because I want to march. Long season because, of course, the Gulf Shores High School football team did so well.
Sure.
Becoming
the school systems down here have really come a long ways.
Yeah.
Coastal Resources, of course, doing a lot down here throughout the year.
Yeah, they've been working on Perdido Pass over the last several months. They've got part of that open. They're still doing some work down there. They're always making sure that our beaches, and we've just had this renourishment program down here, but they are always making sure that things on the beach are where they should be, and to leave only footprints.
Yes,
don't leave any of this. Let's not see any beads down on the beach.
I was going to say, and they do a great job that the city does cleaning the streets up after the parade. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
From the start to finish, they do an awesome job down here in Baldwin County. Happy Mardi Gras.
You're live on Channel 5. Thank you very much. All right, now we're getting back into the floats. This would be the Mystics of Pleasure, I believe, one of 2 floats that they have rolling through the parades in Baldwin County today.
Now you can really hear the excitement.
Oh! That was just mean. Did you get that, Lee? Uh-oh.
It's a converted pontoon boat into a float. Nothing says Gulf Coast like that. Happy Mardi Gras.
Cross crew.
Oh, I like the Stingray on this motorcycle coming up.
Yeah, so there was kind of a pre-parade with the marshals and their motorcycles, and now that is a cool Stingray.
Looks like we have a little bit of a break in here. You want to talk to some of these folks and maybe see what they're catching?
Yeah, let's see. So, what have you guys caught so far? What have you got so far?
Beads and moon pies.
Do you like the moon pies? No.
No.
Okay, you're rejected from Mardi Gras.
A blueberry one. Are you having fun?
Yes.
What's your favorite part so far?
Moon pie.
The moon pies? Yeah. He likes the moon pies.
Do you? Was it chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
I hear those are the best. The chocolate ones?
Well, I've seen a blueberry one. I've never had a blueberry one. Have
I
you?
think those are new this year.
They have to
blueberry
be.
ones. I haven't seen them yet. You've got a blueberry one? Oh, look. So they've got ramen noodles over in Mobile. We've got blueberry moon pies in Baldwin County. Thank you very much. Did you eat the moon pie? I would just like to.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we shared it.
Okay.
We share everything.
I see.
All right, and we're back to the floats now.
Wow. So there's whole bags of beads coming off of this one.
I love it. Every time the floats go by, the hands are high in the air. They're catching stuff.
Yeah, and one of the things about the Baldwin County parades, the barricades aren't there, so you get really up close and personal, but it's also a safety issue.
Absolutely.
With a lot of folks, so you're seeing a lot of marshals and walkers. Oh, wow. I was really thinking that was going to get smashed.
And again, there's going to be a special something we're looking out for.
Yeah, in the skies.
Could be in the next 5 minutes, could be in the next 10 minutes or so. But hopefully we'll bring that to you live.
And you know, it's something that hasn't ever happened, certainly since I've been down here during one of the Mardi Gras parades. So it'll be something, hopefully, that people will be looking for. And
absolutely. I was surprised to see the messaging this morning.
Yeah. The maidens in pink stilettos.
They're always fun.
And they have like a signature. I mean, you know it's them.
You can't
It's
miss
that
them.
hot pink. It's the pink beads. But I found out yesterday they do have some black and some white beads because that's part of their colors too. But when you get the pink beads, you know the pink stilettos have been through.
And here they come.
Yeah! And those are those big honking beads.
Happy Mardi Gras.
They hurt. Thank you.
They paraded this morning in Gulf Shores, as you heard us say earlier. A lot of the floats will mix and mingle in here to this parade as well, and they're one of those organizations that one of those floats that also comes over here to Orange Beach as well. Sirens of the Sea. Happy Mardi Gras.
It's a Pikachu. Okay.
It went fast.
It does.
Now, Sirens of the Sea has two floats, because that was one of them. This is the second one, I guess, coming through.
Hello. Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. Our photographer, Lee Atherton, I'm surprised he hasn't been hit yet, because typically those beads come right at the camera. Happy Mardi Gras.
Oh, this is going to be the Coastal Chamber of Commerce float, the Shrimp Festival.
Okay.
I knew I was going like, I'm having a brain freeze.
Thank you.
I was like, I know that shrimp. Hello. Happy Mardi Gras.
Are you having fun? Yes, absolutely, she says. I love all the outfits people wear, and they really get into it. That, to me, that's Mardi Gras.
Yep. And, you know, we said it earlier. Here we go.
There is a special flyover.
There's your flyover.
Based out of NAS Pensacola.
Yeah. That was, they're going the entire parade route.
And we'll show you more on that. Yeah, it's
yeah. We'll get later and get to some of the backstory on that later on. But Eagle Eye Lee Atherton picked that right up.
Good job,
We're
Lee.
supposed to be helping him out here.
We'll be highlighting that tonight at 6 o'clock, so stick around for it. We'll tell you all about why that flyer was so special and the significance of that. That was the first time they've done that over Perdido
Orange Beach. Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras. Yeah, I almost didn't see him fly over. That was.
I know, that was.
I'm glad you tapped me. I almost would have missed that. It happened so fast.
There's our American Red Cross here in the parade in Orange Beach on a nice Fat Tuesday. Turned out to be beautiful weather.
Yeah, the sun came out for a while. It's still cloudy a little bit, but we'll take it. It's warmer than it was earlier, and it's not raining.
Couldn't be better weather.
Couldn't be better weather?
Better. This is as good as it gets.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Where are you guys from?
Maybe not.
From Bay Minette.
Bay Minette.
Y'all come down here every year? Is this the first time?
First time we got here. Loving it.
You're from Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee, baby. Yeah, home of country music.
What brings you guys down? Mardi Gras?
We're snowbirds. We believe it or not, from Tennessee, snowbirds. We come down here every year. So
Having fun though. You're loving it.
we're having a blast. Always. Yeah. Great family fun. Great family fun. Yes.
And they can eat a moon pie in one bite.
One bite.
One bite.
You remember that?
Yeah. That takes talent.
Right.
First Mardi Gras.
Oh, we need to show her in just a second.
This is Daphne.
Hi.
Aw. Are you guys from Daphne?
We live in Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores.
We got married in Daphne.
Okay. I knew there had to be a significance of it. I like the name. You know, Debbie, during this parade, every year there's always a loud cannon. This is not the one, right?
Oh no.
I don't know if we've got to the cannon float.
Yeah, there's one pirate ship
There's one that'll
scare
sneak
you.
up on you.
Yeah.
It may not be this one. And the Lost Key crew coming up.
So here again, here's some of the Florida folks that are taking part in the Orange Beach. So they came in from Perdido Key, Lost Key crew. It's a wonderful partnership they have during Mardi Gras where it means a lot to all the folks who come out to these parades
Absolutely.
because it means more beads. He's got Elmo on his head.
Lee, I'm gonna show this girl real quick. You said this is Daphne's first parade. Talk about what brings you guys out where you're from.
We live in Gulf Shores, and we got married in Daphne, so we named her after that. But it's her first Mardi Gras, and she's having so much fun.
Do you like Mardi Gras?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the best part?
The beads.
I was gonna
She
say
said
she's got her
nothing.
beads.
She said
Put them in her mouth.
I think she likes the microphone pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you all have fun. They're bumping. What I'm noticing on that float, Debbie, they've got a lot of beads still left,
They do.
and it's going to be a two-mile parade route.
And they're not being stingy either.
No. And I can look in the distance, and there's still a lot of floats still coming. We're about 20 minutes into this parade so far. And if you're just watching, we are in Orange Beach for their parade down on Perdido Beach Boulevard in South Baldwin County.
I'm just not very good left-handed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're actually catching pretty good, though, today.
Well,
I'm
thank
standing
you.
behind Lee, so I'm pretty protected. I'm
Yeah.
letting him get all the good stuff.
What would a parade be without a little Elvis, huh?
Yeah, right? Hey, they're having fun.
I want to know what that joke's
Happy
about.
Mardi
Okay.
Gras. I think they're out of moon pies on that.
Could be.
I don't want to call it a float on that trike. Some Zydeco music.
There you go. Anchors away, RV. Yeah.
I need a Mardi Gras
Anchors
one.
Away, yeah. I'm getting it mixed up with Luxury RV, which is right there in Gulf Shores. Anchors Away is off of County Road 20, right between Foley.
Yeah, but you brought up a
Gulf
good point.
Shores.
There's a lot of those organizations, those RV parks that get involved and come together for Mardi Gras every year.
Oh, this might be the ship.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
So glad it warmed up today. The sun's out.
Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras. You really cannot ask for better weather. You don't want it to be too hot. You don't want it to be too cold.
There you go.
Magnolia United Methodist Church. Happy Mardi Gras. That's one thing about the parades in South Baldwin County. You have a lot of the smaller groups, the churches, things like that really get involved, and it really is a family-friendly parade. A lot of good festivities down here.
And I learned yesterday, I've been doing the Mardi Gras thing for a while now, but I learned yesterday, if you dress up, if you're loud, if you make a spectacle of yourself, look what happens.
You get a lot of beads. You are loaded up. Oh. Well, that one hurt a little bit, but it's all right. It's a foam football.
Yeah. Nerf. Oh, I got hit again.
You're getting hit too. It wouldn't be Mardi Gras, I guess, if you didn't get hit once.
Yeah.
Twice is a little much, but
This is some kind of royalty, I believe. I gleaned that just from the emblems on the float.
yes.
Roll Tide. Thank
Treasures
you.
of the Isle.
Oh, they're throwing gold.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. There you go.
I've got a bead. Adding it to my collection now. I don't think I'm going to catch up to you, but it's all right.
I know. I got like a Mr. T starter kit going on here.
Happy Mardi
Treasures of the
Gras.
Isle. Thank you very much. Look at there. I have to give that to our friends from Nashville, Tennessee, because I think they're hungry again.
Yeah, save that one for later. And again, I don't know exactly how many floats are in this parade today, but there are a lot. I mean, there's dozens and dozens of groups, organizations.
And a lot of the organizations, if they have a float in one parade and then a float in another, at the same time, they're all here now. So some of these organizations have 2 and 3 floats in this one parade. And these are guys, they thought it was a formal affair.
They made it work.
Yeah.
I love it. Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Oh, Debbie, there you go, another moon pie.
Good.
What flavor is that?
It's original. Okay.
Looks almost like a butterscotch.
Yeah, it does. Or a peanut butter, maybe?
Maybe. I'll let you taste test it later.
Okay. I'll be sure and let you know how that does. Here comes shrimp basket.
Ah, love the shrimp basket.
Yes.
They're always grilling, frying, and
Steaming, frying, grilling, smothered, covered, chopped.
chunked.
Chopped and chunked. Yes.
Love the shrimp basket. They've got a lot of locations we talked about earlier that are all across our area, and then, of course, outside of our area, too, north of here.
Yeah, they're up in North Alabama. They're in Northwest Florida.
This is the Fairhope Brewing Company, I believe. Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
Good catch, Lee. Yeah, so a 2-mile parade route today, right down Perdido Beach Boulevard.
Hi, crew of Aphrodite. Where are y'all from? Pensacola. Showing up in Orange Beach for a little Mardi Gras madness.
More of the lofty crew.
And Purple Parrot from Perdido Key.
Oh, more moon pies. He's got an alligator tail over there.
Yeah. That was a scientific experiment that went terribly wrong.
The Dog Resort. Just when you think it's like getting close to the end, I mean, there's so many more floats I'd still see coming, and we're, 29 minutes or so into the Orange Beach Parade here in Baldwin County. Maiden of Mischief. Happy Mardi Gras. They love the camera, Lee. Happy Mardi Gras. Ooh, they got a big ball there.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite part so far, Debbie?
I think it has to be all the people. You know, one of the things about these parades, all the Baldwin County kids are out of school this week. And so you see all the kids, their parents, their friends, everybody's out here enjoying it, having a good time. Ooh.
That's what we've been saying. Yes. It's a family-friendly place to come with your kids. This is a place that you want to bring your kids for Mardi Gras on Fat Tuesday.
Are you starving? Because I have a couple things for you guys.
She is starving. She's starving.
I don't know what that flavor is.
Are you having fun?
So fun. Okay.
Blueberries, man.
The lull in the floats gives people time to come by and pick up stuff, and I think that's what they like a lot. Because when they pelt you with all those beads,
Happy Mardi
it's a lot
Gras.
coming at you. Happy Mardi Gras. That's my kind of ride, Debbie.
Yeah, I like that ride. Oh, what is that? Doritos. I don't know that I've ever seen Doritos come off a float before.
I think at this point, people are just happy to catch whatever that's being thrown. Still have the hands in the air. A lot of folks waiting on the next floats to come by, catching beads and moon pies and Doritos. The Order of Disorder. I like the name.
I do too. That sounds like a fun time.
Oh, there you go, Debbie. You're getting some moon pies.
Oh, see, no, that's different.
This one I think is a vanilla moon pie.
Okay.
I'll save that one and try it because I don't think I've had a vanilla before. Lived here my whole life, and I think I always stick with the basics of chocolate, banana, and that's it.
Maybe that was the original, was the banana. They got some bubble magic coming on up here.
Underwater Adventures crew of 8th Street in Gulf Shores. You've got the right idea.
I gotta do some swimming.
Queen Libby Bates and King Alan Bates this year on the Aqua Yachts crew.
They had a kayak catastrophe, it looks like.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras! Oh, I heard it.
I hear the cannon. That's the one that's going to sneak up on us in just a little bit. There's always that pirate ship that comes and that cannon goes off right in front of you. Orange Beach Toys. I've never driven one of these, but you can rent them in South Baldwin County, and that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you see them all over the place. Oh.
Should we do that one weekend?
Okay. I'm up for
I
it.
mean, I'm down for that.
See, that's one thing you can do at these Mardi Gras. You find out all kinds of cool things that are happening in your county that you know, people are moving in here so fast and so many new businesses and that kind of thing. You find all these new attractions and new things that you can do, and
Absolutely.
makes for fun weekends, doesn't it?
I did rent one of the electric bikes to go through Gulf State Park one year, and that was a lot of fun.
Yes, you did.
Lee, let's show him real quick. Look how many beads he has.
So the parade's not even over yet. Are you done or are you getting more?
I'm getting more.
He's loaded down with beads.
Oh, there's some more right there.
Even more throws coming at him.
I caught a fish. I wasn't fishing. So do you have a favorite thing that you've seen come off the floats?
I'm telling you, I always love the music, but I do like all the colorful floats, all the outfits. That's my favorite part of Mardi Gras, seeing people enjoying it, really getting into it. And I can never pull it off, which is why I'm wearing normal clothes today, but these people have fun, and I love that. Now we're like 36, 37 minutes into this parade. This is how long of a parade this is in Orange Beach, and still going as far as I can see.
As far as I can see, there's still parade to come. And you know these little breaks, usually in a parade you don't want the breaks, but you have to have them.
Yeah.
In Mardi Gras parades, oh, there you go.
If you've been watching, we've been talking about the pirate ship coming up with the cannon. And I just bet you that's going to go off right in front of us at some point.
Yeah.
It may not sound loud on TV, but I promise you it'll send chills down your spine when you're right in front of it.
Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras! This is the one. This we need to mark this down for future reference. It's the Raven.
Gotta be very careful with it.
Crew of Lafitte out of Pensacola.
Those folks in Pensacola know how to party.
Yeah, and they're gonna scare us, and we know it's coming.
It'll happen.
See?
Just wait for it. There's going to be more cannons you'll hear in the distance.
Oh, yeah. These are some pirate ladies. Pirate ladies are walking by the pirate ship. And so far it has
trying to ring your camera, Lee. Lee's actually loaded up. I know y'all can't see this on TV, but his pocket is full of beads from all the throws.
Yeah, I know a little girl that's going to be very happy to see her daddy come home tonight.
This is still Crew of Lafitte. Another float of theirs coming through now out of Pensacola.
And again, Pensacola and Perdido Key and those Northwest Florida communities are really showing up and showing out today. Because I don't know if you saw that. We were scared of the hi, happy Mardi Gras. We were scared of the boom boom just a minute ago, but this thing's got fire coming out of it.
Oh, wow. I'll be on the lookout for that.
All right, so we've changed a little bit since the last time you saw us.
A little bit. I don't have very many. I was going to say, you have a lot. A kid we spoke to a second ago has a lot.
People
Lee behind the camera has a lot.
Yeah.
Our friends here.
So apparently you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm just talking too much. I need to really get involved and put both of my hands up or something.
Yeah, I don't know, Lee, if you've seen it or not, but this one's shooting fire. Probably after it gets under the traffic light.
I like it. They actually have a guy out on the street with a microphone and speaker, and he's really getting the crowd amped up as they come down. Oh, see. Something about the cannon firing.
I think he's having a conversation with all the parade goers. Uh-huh.
Just get ready for that cannon firing again. He's getting everybody amped up.
got that float? Do you like that float? Happy Mardi Gras.
There you go.
Let me get everybody to take a couple steps back. Let me get you to stand behind the line, please.
You can actually literally feel the heat coming off that float
I
because of
know.
the flames.
We're holding Emma Coast Crew Leadership Parade, ship based out of Milford. My name is Mad Max. I'm up here building a float. I got a microphone, and I want to hear you make some noise. Nobody's taking my noise.
You know, we were talking about the Order of Disorder, but I think I like them better.
Yeah,
They seem to have a party going on. big
coming in
time.
hot.
Here's that signature alligator from the Mystics of Pleasure leading their entry into the Orange Beach Parade. All right. I tell you what, we have one talented photojournalist over there.
Lee, I'm seeing some moon pies being thrown right at you. Throw them. I may have said it too quickly. You can't turn down beans when they say, do you want some? Just needed a little bit of advance warning on that one. Happy Mardi Gras. Mystics of Pleasure.
Uh-oh.
7 and still rolling. I guess they're 7 years they've been here. Really a variety of throws today. I've seen obviously
it's been a
beads,
great
moon
variety.
pies, but a lot of different things they're throwing here in Orange Beach today. Of course, stuffed animals, Doritos, other snacks, toys, Frisbees. Again, they're parading a 2-mile stretch here on Perdido Beach Boulevard this afternoon in Orange Beach.
You know, and then the traffic will release after they'll start releasing traffic right after the last float goes through. Of course, this is the main drag along the beach, but it really doesn't become a traffic issue.
No.
They get things moved out and cleaned up really quickly. They got a couple other parades tonight. I know there's a boat parade on the canal tonight.
Obviously, she knows somebody that we're standing next to, throwing a lot there. I still see several more floats, and I do see a fire truck there at the very, very, very distance. It looks
You know,
like.
and I hope that everybody's enjoying our coverage live here in Baldwin County. We've had all-day coverage over in Mobile as well, and I know they've got another parade coming up. The Mammoth Parade is rolling at the same time as this one. It's just taking a little time to get to cameras and stuff.
That's always a good parade.
So as soon as this one is
Mardi
over,
Gras.
we'll be switching over and get that Mammoth Parade. So you're not missing anything by watching all of these floats in Orange Beach.
And then all the creativity and the floats, I love it every year.
And you just really can't say enough about the weather and how beautiful it turned out to be. We were all just keeping our fingers crossed that it wouldn't rain, then that was a given, but then it started out chilly. Once those clouds broke, though, and the sun came out, it warmed it up really nicely.
Breeze was chilly this morning, but yeah, it's turned into a really nice afternoon here in Baldwin County. And you heard from the guy earlier saying it feels amazing.
Through to Swan. Ow. This is very, very painful. So I haven't kept count, but I know that there's 40, 60 maybe.
I would say
something
easily,
like that.
yeah.
Easily 60 entries into this. And again, if you missed it earlier, there we had the military aircraft fly over near the start of the parade.
Yeah, and we'll show you that tonight.
Right.
At 6 o'clock in case you missed that. In just a couple minutes, we're going to toss back to some more coverage coming up soon at Fat Tuesday in downtown Mobile. But we are still here in Orange Beach for another minute or so with, looks like the parade getting close to wrapping up.
Yep. And see, all these folks have been at the end of the parade waiting to get to the people.
All the fellas try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down because you're overzealous.
Maybe last but not least for the float, they're having fun.
Who was that?
I didn't see the I didn't see the name on the side of that float.
But anyway, these folks have been waiting to throw something, so by the time they get to the start of the parade, then they're ready to throw.
Absolutely. And again, like we talked about earlier, the big cleanup comes right afterwards.
So we've got the Orange Beach fire trucks coming in now. That's going to wrap it up for this parade here in Orange Beach.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it has. It seems like we just get started, and before you know it, you have to say so long.
I know, right?
You know?
But this one was good. This one was about a 48-minute parade or so, which
It's still going, too. So we're at the beginning of the parade. It's got a couple of miles to go, and it's been a blast, really.
Absolutely. And like we talked about, we'll have more coverage coming up in just a few minutes from downtown Mobile as the Fat Tuesday coverage continues to roll on.
You gotta love our first responders, don't you?
Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Happy Mardi Gras.